All right, folks, let's take a look at the market. Still uptrending. Today, the volume basically increased by 30%. And well, the interesting part of it is that the close was less than mid-range. So it has definitely encountered some supply, otherwise the close wouldn't be mid-range like that. So the market encountered some supply and made very little progress on 30% increase in volume. It's still an up rotation. And now let's go to the Renko to show you where it basically found that supply. It's right there in this brick of 65K. Oh no, not 65K. I think 65 something else. I don't know if it's probably 6.5 million. So this is where you have some climactic action, or at least some supply come in. And that's what I expect. I've explained that at the bottom of the break of a wave, you'll see the accumulation brick that starts to move. The middle, see the breakout brick, it's right here. That continues the move. At the top, you typically see a climax brick, which is about to end the move. It could end the move, or it means that the move is about to end. So one to start the move, one to continue it, and one to end it. And after that, you get a pullback, and those pullbacks typically go into the breakout brick or the accumulation brick. And that's all there really is to it. Then after that, when they tap in, you go to a lower time frame, see the volume come in, the price movement, and determine whether the buyers are still there or not. And if the pressure is there, that means the buyers are still there. And then after that, only one of two things: either it's going to retest and spring, retest or spring, or it'll just continue higher. That's what happens. So we know that we're due for a pullback now. So where's the pullback going to go? Here's the breakout brick. You see the volume, right? It's sticking out like a sore thumb, meaning biggest volume in 18 bricks and biggest volume in 10 bricks. So what's going to happen? It's going to tap this. Where is it going to tap? That's the question. So now you go up here when you do the volume profile, but you see that there's a lot of volume up here because of the climax. If you have a climax or exhaustion, obviously the volume is going to be up there, so you shouldn't include it. So anytime you have a situation like this, just drag it back. Just drag your profile back. Alright, now if I can click it. I suck at doing this. Can't click the damn. Anyway, let me just delete it. So let's try it again. Instead of including the climax brick, don't include it. That's all you got to do. And now, what you do is to see where the pullback is going to occur. Just drag it back, and it's right there. Boom. All right. Now, where do you expect it to go? Yeah. All right. So I don't expect it to basically tap the POC. It may not. Typically, that area will be defended. So, and you see that they're accumulating. That's so what's really going on. You see the volume bars when they're increasing, accumulating more, increasing, accumulating more, increasing, accumulating more, and then accumulate as much as you can. Now you're going to wind it down. When you wind it down, the accumulation is still there, but they've already gotten at the best price. So second and third best price, and slightly less, slightly less, slightly less as the accumulation is being completed, or the absorption or whatever it's going on there that caused the pressure. So it's like they're starting, and then they hit that turning point, which is your POC, and then they're finishing, finish, and then go. So their planning or their work is starting, reaches the top like a climax, and then ends slowly. So if it is going to be defended, it should be right there. That 3940 area is very important. So that's where to see if there's going to be a trade. It'll tap it or dip below it slightly, maybe tap the POC, but what should happen is as soon as it gets into that area, what should happen is pressure, price volume activity should, if they're still there. If they're still there and defending or more buyers want to come in, there should be a surge of price volume activity, and that should be evident on the lower time frames. And when it is evident on the lower time frames, it means that it's a good sign for continuation. Otherwise, if it's not there, they can come back all the way, lower. But I think it's there. Because the rest of them are all zeros. It was a gap up. So where could they be? Possibly. Yeah, they're there. Because you see the breakout here? Breakout high is there. I mean, there's a lot of confluence for that to work. All right. And the lower time frame is all useless. You just want to use the lower time frames for entry and take the daily. The approach is to take the daily, chop it up into Renko or pieces, and then on areas that are important, mark them and see what happens on the lower time frame at those areas for an entry. That's about it. All right. Thank you all. Bye.